Ever played the underwater challenge? Have you ever tried to hold your breath underwater? It feels like a fun challenge, doesn't it? We all need to breathe to live. But how long can we go without taking a breath? What happens inside our bodies when we do this? Let's dive in and find out. It's amazing to think about what's happening inside our bodies with every breath we take. Our lungs, these two big sponges in our chest, are the stars of the show. When we breathe in, our lungs fill up with air, kind of like inflating a balloon. This air contains oxygen, which is super important for our body, a bit like fuel for a car. Our lungs pass this oxygen into our blood, which then carries it to all parts of our body. As our bodies use up the oxygen, they produce carbon dioxide, which is a waste gas. Our blood brings this carbon dioxide back to our lungs, and we breathe it out. This whole process of breathing in oxygen and breathing out carbon dioxide is happening all the time, even when we're not thinking about it. On average, a person can hold their breath underwater for about 30 to 90 seconds. That's not very long, is it? But some people can hold their breath for much longer. Freedivers who train to dive deep into the ocean without any breathing equipment can hold their breath for several minutes. The current world record for holding breath underwater is a mind-blowing 24 minutes and 37 seconds, set by a man named Budimir Sobat. That's longer than an episode of your favorite cartoon. So how do freedivers hold their breath for so long? Well, they practice special breathing techniques and train their bodies to use oxygen more efficiently. But holding your breath for too long can be dangerous. Our bodies need oxygen to function properly, and if we don't get enough, we can faint or even worse. Compared to animals like whales and seals, our breath-holding abilities are nothing. These amazing creatures can stay underwater for much longer than us. Sperm whales can hold their breath for up to 90 minutes. That's because their bodies are adapted to store more oxygen and use it slowly. So, while holding your breath can be fun for a little while, it's important to remember to breathe normally most of the time. Our bodies are pretty clever and have built-in safety mechanisms. When we hold our breath, our heart rate slows down, and our blood vessels constrict to conserve oxygen. And when we can't hold our breath any longer, our brain triggers an involuntary gasp reflex, forcing us to breathe again. So keep breathing, stay curious, and enjoy the wonderful world of air.